Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We are just moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. With that, let's get up to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. There to call all the action, we welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, from a city that normally gets only about 20 inches of snow a year, they're getting a pretty good wallop right now as we're at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals. Brandon Godden, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And, Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by the red rifle. From TCU, it's Andy Dalton.
This is a young man who has a lot of quiet confidence in his abilities. He won't shout it from the rooftops, but if you ever talk to him, you sense it, and you start to get it. In fact, I asked him about his mobility, and he said, well, I did run for over 1,500 yards in college. That was an easy answer from him.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Audible into something a little more advantageous.
On second and 12, Dalton, and the catch good. It's Eifert. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Eifert, 77 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. Commanding the offense will be Lamar Jackson, the electric quarterback out of the University of Louisville.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. And a very good offensive unit here. One of the reasons they're so good is running back Mark Ingram.
Took a little while for him to find his footing when he got into the league, but the former Heisman Trophy winner has it now and has really upped his pass receiving potential. A nice player.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards. On the other side, how will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that?
That'll going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
There going on fourth down. It's Jackson escaping the pressure right. He finds Roberts complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth.
Well, Peel.
And the Bengals starting defensive unit now.
When you play against Carlos Dunlop, you have to think protecting your passer. He knows how to get upfield and rush the quarterback.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Come on, QB, come on. Kill.
To throw is Jackson. To throw again. It's complete to Snead. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 21 yards away, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. Now, each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
We play to win. Let's go.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here now the offense for the Bengals.
Yeah, I feel a little bad here because we missed out talking about these guys on the opening drive because they were in the end zone. Those wideouts will get plenty of opportunities to try and score again.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Earl Thomas in on the stop. The starters now defensively for Baltimore.
Earl Thomas has the speed, quickness, and skills to be a cornerback in the NFL, and I think he would have been a good one. But playing in the middle of this field as a free safety.
Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. He's got his man, Boyd. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 35.
That one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Passing, it's Dalton. Gets it to his running back, Bernard. And down inside the 15 he goes. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 14.
Yeah, excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment. Go.
And it'll be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Pick 6.
Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got attacked, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
57's the mic. Rock 57. Hey, man.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run. Play got bottled up.
59. Watch the screen. Pass.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson. Roberts got it. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
With heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Jackson throwing on target to Brown. Now Brown, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
That ball don't belong to you, boy. That ball belongs to us.
After review of the play,
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card.
Ball try. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Hey, that QB's trash.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Snead's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. On 1st down, it's Ingram. 3 yards on the pitch.
Cloud of dust. In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, hold on. It's a party now. It's a party now. That's it. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
Jackson on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now it's Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. It's the fullback in the final seconds of the 1st half as his guys are able to regain the lead. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra. So hard to get.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The drive summary, that Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports halftime report. The snow certainly making conditions difficult, and it's not likely to get better anytime soon, as we turn it right back over to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. And he's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambling man.
And obviously that can break down a defense, but a lot of it is just that they just get trapped with worrying about it so much that other things break down as well. You know, you break the huddle, and you're not just playing what comes out at you. You're like, oh, God, don't let him outside of the pocket. Don't let him beat us with his legs. And then he starts to beat you other ways.
Here's Jackson, flush to his right, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game. Turned it into much more.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Jackson. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Jackson now, 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins got home that
blitz. If you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a down. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30. And he's got it.
Both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Let's bring it. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And Tucker left that one out to the right. It's no good, off the mark, and this score will stay right where it is. And there is nothing easy about being a kicker on a day like this.
Yeah, I tell you, not only is the footing tough in the snow, but kicking that ball is like kicking a rock. Very difficult to get any sort of feel on your kicks.
They'll run it here with Bernard. Marlon
Back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A first down throw coming for Dalton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Incomplete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Needing the tough yards, they run him with their fullback. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
And yes, everyone, that was the fullback carrying the football. I know it's a dying breed, it's a dying position for a lot of people, but I still think it's valuable and important.
Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He's back to throw, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Tyler Eifert, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. At 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Well, a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Throwing is Jackson, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is down. Still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Throwing now is Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Jackson to throw. Outright, this is Boyle, the tight end. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just... Jackson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Roberts got it. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense. Yeah,
rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that winds up a 7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So now Dalton and the Bengals down 21-14. 26 seconds to go. And they've got to travel the full 75. All right, here's Dalton. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. It's do or die for Dalton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.